everybody. We have taken a bit of a field trip today with Peterson, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and as you guys know, we do our back to school, and that is based projects where we sponsor projects, and then cars that are sold, we take $100 from each of those, and our customers get to choose what project they want to fund. And we've funded what, 3 projects out here. This is Mr. Tisdale with Ridgeview High School, right out here in, is it Nampa?
Nampa, we're in the
Nampa School District. And so one of them was the cracked. This is a well defects tool. We also have a soil sampling that helps tell what the condition of the soil is. And then I think we got a scanner here too, right? Spectratron that we have as well. And we'll be talking about that here in just a minute as well. Anyway, here we go. So ultimately, having this tool, what does that enable? You know, from the student's viewpoint, how does this help them come out a better?
Because I can walk out there with this and I can say, hey, do you see what, you know, I say, hey, look, you did some undercut. Can you see what I mean? And my intro kids will talk about this. And during class time, we'll pull these out. This has flashcards to go with them too.
Okay.
So there's descriptions about each one of them, and so the kid can use that to look and see, like, oh, I understand what undercut is.
Right.
I can see what that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I can see what, you know, we can actually call these. That's a pretty big deal. That's an arc strike.
Okay.
You know, we can talk about that's something that changes the chemical properties of the steel, so the kid knows what that is, and that happens. That's pretty common.
Okay.
So it helps me do that too. And you know, to put this in steel is hard to store around here, so it just gives me the ability to go.
Yep.
Show people.
Show people what it is.
And they put them in a nice, convenient. They're a plastic blow mold thing that they've replicated. That
Okay.
Very nice to see. So,
Very good.
Yeah, that's kind of fun. And there is one. You know, this is what it's supposed to look like. Ouch.
When you do it right.
Yeah. It just gives me an example.
Mine don't look like this.
mine-
I need to go back to school because they don't look like that. So Kylie, walk us through what this is.
So
gonna
a
get
couple
this out of the
years,
way.
I think that was 2 years ago, I put in and got some different experimental test kits. So this one is a soil composition kit, and it helps the kids look and see what different chemical components are in each of the soil samples. So this is really cool. Kids can bring in samples from home, any home gardens. We can test the stuff out in the greenhouse and see, oh, does this have too much sulfur? Does this have too much salt? What do we need to do to make this soil better so that these plants can grow a little bit better? So that's that one. And it comes with, I mean, there's like 8, I think it'll test for 8 different things in the soil on the chemical side. And then this one is for kids to learn how to make their own slides for plant cells. So this is really beneficial on any kids that are hoping to enter any kind of a science research industry. They want to go to college for anything in kind of a science industry because they're learning the skills of how they actually make the slides themselves.
How they put it together to present or to say properly.
Yep, how to get it together properly. I got examples also so that they can see this is what a slide should look like when it's done. So this, I have an animal science slide, and then I just have like a general biology slides so that they can have an example of this is the perfect. This is what we're really looking for. And then here's what we're gonna practice with.
Got it.
So they can test for different things. We have monocot and dicot cells, so different types of plants, and then a macerated. So all different types of stems, and those were provided, and then we can also do it with different things that we pull out of our own plants at the greenhouse.
Awesome. So this kind of preps them for, I guess, further education. Sorry, telephone.
Further education or entering into a tech position if they wanted to get vet tech certified. They could just leave from high school with their vet tech certification and go and get some kind of a job.
Wow.
Where they could be working on this and gaining education while they're working.
This is a $5,000 tool, and there's just no way that they can get funding for this type of stuff. And this is the kind of stuff that we're really proud of with us and our customers, that partnership of what we're able to do for our kids and education in the classroom.
This is the Scantron machine that comes from what's called judgingcard.com. Every FFA chapter in the country uses a bubble sheet, Scantron, that's used to generate and score contests and events that we have throughout the whole year. And it does it scores all those things. We slide it through much like a scanner, like a printer, and then it downloads it directly to a website and then tallies all the scores for our events. What it allows us to do, for example, our livestock contest, which would take 20, 30 ag teachers, a couple of hours to grade cards, we'll do this in 10 minutes.
Wow.
10 minutes. And what it really, I'll be honest, what that really allows, it allows our ag teachers to be with the kids and help, instead of them grading the cards. That's the benefit. The ag teachers are out with the kids going through the contest and teaching them about the things that are there instead of grading cards for 2 hours.
More one-on-one with the student, less administrative.
Yes.
Yeah.
The other day we used it for a dairy contest, and I'll be honest, Simplot Corporation came out and did lunch for us. That allowed our ag teachers to go out and visit with the Simplot folks that came in to do that lunch for us, and that allows those guys to go out and do that. And I went in, slid them through the thing, and within 10 minutes had our scores.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's what's cool with this, and so
Way cool.
yeah, that helps us a bunch. That's a tremendous purchase. There's only 2 of these in the state. The University of Idaho owns the other one. We have some national judges around this valley that could come in and do training stuff that this allows ag teachers to go watch and help with and do things. I mean, the time is the big deal.
Yeah.
And that's
awesome.
priceless to buy something like that. I can't justify $5,000 when a kid doesn't have a welder
I know it.
for something like this, and so that's something we never would have been
Yeah.
able to.
But look at the benefit. I mean, that's
Huge.
It's when it comes to dedication, time spent with kids, makes the experience for the educator even better. Lets them to be more engaged. And wow, it's pretty special to be able to contribute to this and help with this, because it's a big deal.
Yeah, that's a huge piece of equipment for us to do.